This is George, Splitter Stay. I'm downtown Dallas in the Deep Ellum area with.
Becky.
And Danielle.
The question is, do you believe you're supposed to be or do you need to be a certain age before you get married?
I don't necessarily think you need to be. I think every person depends on their own mentality. I do think there is such thing as getting married too young, though. You know, people gotta grow.
I agree. I've been with my husband for almost 15 years, but we had to grow before we got married 5 years ago. So we was together 10 years prior to marriage, and we really needed that time to grow.
You can't be that old.
I'm 36 this month, but thank you, But anywho, but yeah, like I really believe that it just takes time for people to get to maturity level to be able to understand. But everybody's different. That maturity level might be 21, that might be 20. It just depends on the person.
Okay, so the next question is, what do you value most about your man?
Ooh, that's a great question. Okay, his ability to still, no matter what we go through, like we have been from the bottom to the top, and just his ability to continue to change. Like, they always say men can't change and men can't do this. No, he has, like, I have seen proof he will change. Like, he will do the work, he will put in the work, and that's what I appreciate for him to do.
So in saying that, would you say that it was a choice for you to fall in love with him?
A choice.
Or was it something a little bit more natural that happened?
I think it was natural, honestly, because
So it was the heart with you.
Yes.
And
Yes, most definitely. Just because we've been together, we met in college before we actually physically got together, back when we were like 18. And I met him and I was like, okay, yeah, I liked him even then. And then when we had parted our ways, and then after that we got together, and it was everything.
So what do you value most about a man?
It's got to be respect. They got to respect me. I got to respect them. Respect and loyalty comes above love.
Okay, so you're saying respect. I want to ask you the question, what are your deal breakers in a man?
They can't be disrespectful.
That's all? Just disrespectful?
There's a few other ones, but yeah, they cannot be disrespectful. But, that's the main thing. You respect each other, you can build from there.
Oh, and the last question for these two, do you think, or is infidelity a deal breaker for either one of you in your relationships?
Well, that's hard. I feel like, again, it depends on the situation.
She said she was open to change now, so is infidelity a deal breaker for you in your relationship?
And he knows, but we've talked about this. Like, if you're in the physical act of it, because cheating could be talking, communicating. Once you have your mind into something, then that could be cheating. But once you do once you do the physical act, at that point it's like, okay, I'm not saying we can't move past it, but that's where it's like, okay, we need some work. There's something deeper there, than you texting a person or something like that. Even with texting a person, you still, that's cheating per se, but it doesn't.
Move past it?
I think you can, if it work. If both of them wants to work. If one person want to work and then the other one was like, I don't know, then no. But if both parties want to work, yeah.
So, as a man, if I'm texting a woman that's not my woman, I met her at a club, and my woman sees that I've been texting this woman in my phone, that's cheating to you?
I think that's being disloyal.
Facts. I agree. Most definitely. Most definitely agree.
Well, we appreciate the feedback, ladies. Thank you for stopping and interviewing with us. We are Splitter Stay. We are out.